How's it going, guys? Thought I'd bring you back to the server today, show you what we got going on. This here is something Briarios made. I think he is making methane and then using it to electrolyze water to make hydrogen and oxygen, I do believe. Because we had talked about needing hydrogen for this new tungsten setup. We need a lot of hydrogen. I did just a little bit, and that's all I've gotten done so far. We upgraded our power, so all of the machines for creating power got moved over here. We've got diesel, which we're running ethanol through. We've got a gas turbine. We got the 3 steams. And we got a high voltage battery buffer here. And then if I can, why is this thing not letting me drop down here? Alright, kiss my butt. I'll use this one. I can't use that one. That one's got the thing at it. Okay, I'll use this one. And apparently this is where XAR is AFKing. And this is where we have our actual battery buffers for our EV. And we've got 2 of them, one running into the other. This one is holding 7 Lapatrons. This one's 4. We only have 4 because we have 4x wire. And they hold 10 million apiece. We got 10 million times 4 right there. If y'all remember from the last time I did this, Briarios redid our hidey hole and our entrance down here. Let's see. I've started to move my crops out here. This is tine, which makes tin. This is silver. I had a whole bunch of silver out here, but some mob must have dropped and knocked one off, and that allows weeds to grow, and weeds took them out. This is ferro, which is iron. This is Coupon, copper. These are oil berries. This is lead, and what I was working on trying to crossbreed, because basically what I'm doing is I'm bringing a couple of them out and breeding them and moving them down. That's why there's these big gaps here, because what I'll do is I'll take these and, oh damn it, I'll put that there, that there, that there, and then let those crossbreed, and you'll get like that there, which means it's got a new one on it. And if we hit it with the scanner, it says it's got a growth of 5, a gain of 2, and a resistance of 4. So it's still not a very, great plant compared to what some people grow, but it's good enough for me. It'll grow us some. This isn't going to be our main supply of metals. I'm not trying to get it to where we don't have to mine anymore. I'm just trying to create a little excess. That way, if somebody new comes on and needs some, we have some to give them. Now, the tin and the copper are are extracted straight, for anybody that doesn't know. But the new ones that got made and some of the older ones, see, you extract it, you get a tiny pile of tin dust. The Ferru, which is an older one, Argenia, I think it's called, which is a silver here. Argentia. Those actually have to be mixed with a crushed ore, or they have to be put with UU matter. Oh, no. These ones actually get extracted too. I think it's the Ferru that does get done that way. Let me look. A lot of these are pretty crap, so they don't give anything when harvested. There we go. And I'll keep breeding them up and getting them better. I'm not trying to get any super crops, but just decent ones. But you can put them in an autoclave 16 at a time and get with UU matter and get a purified iron, or what I'm planning on doing, which is a chemical reactor with 9 of them and some type of iron, whether it's magnetite, limonite, or regular iron ore. Pyrite will work as well, and banded. And then you get 4 purified iron ore and a byproduct, which is either nickel or iron, depending on which one that you use. Oil berries here, they just give off oil berries, which gets extracted in a fluid extractor. And I gotta get this jetpack off. I hate using that thing. To oil. And I'll show you the berries here. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a more comprehensive crop thing on the my single player world, but just figured I'd show you guys here what I've been doing. So you take the oil berry and a fluid extractor and you get 100 things of that. I also have transformium, which gives UUM berries and UUA berries. And those are all up here. This is where I do all my main crossbreeding, trying to get other plants. And I've got most of the higher level plants. These are blackhorn, which are basically ink sac. They're not a high level. But I'm trying to get all the dye plants. And for some reason, I can't get anything but this blackhorn and tulips, which is purple. This is all dire reed, this one, and all of these. This is what it looks like if you don't have a diamond block under it. This is what it looks like if you do, and it's ready to be harvested. Most of the time when you harvest it, you'll get a tiny pile of diamond dust. Occasionally, like that, you will get a diamond. This is olivine, which is a good one to have because it'll get you tiny piles of olivine, and occasionally you will get a olivine gem, and that's needed for data circuits. This is God of Thunder, thorium, named after Thor. I have to break out the scanner here. This is stagnium, which is a new IC2 that gives tin. The tine that's down there is Gregtech tin. This is IC2 tin. I think this one's platinum. Yeah, this is platinia. These are my most advanced. These are Stargadium, which is Naquada. I got those mainly for Axel. He had to give me these blocks of Naquada to put underneath them because I didn't grab any when we were in the end. He actually gave me these two and these two. I have yet to figure out how to get creeper weed, which is gunpowder. And if you look at the stats, you know, he goes crazy when he breeds his stats up. And then this one is a fertilizer plant. It's Fertilia. Ah, crap. And it'll give you basically anything that can make fertilizer or fertilizer. This is a new one. I'm guessing it's an IC2 plant as well. I try and pronounce that. I hadn't seen it before. That's why I put it over there, because I wasn't exactly sure what it was. This is Boxia. This makes aluminum. And these are more oil berries I'm trying to get bred up. This is the Transformium, which makes the UUA and UUM. These are ender blooms, which gives you ender pearls. This is Reactoria, which gives you these little leaves here of Reactoria, and that can be mixed with pitch blend, or I guess it's only pitch blend it can be mixed with. I thought it could be mixed with the other ones as well, but it can only be mixed with pitch blend or made into pitch blend for you to make uranium out of. Blaze, which will give you blaze powder or blaze rods. And then I have this filing cabinet, which is just chocked full of all the other crap I've gotten. Corium, cocoa, dandelions, evil. Evil is quartz, flax is string. Melons I got in here, netherwort I got a bunch because I use them early on to crossbreed. Corium is the one I do believe that gives you what's it called? Anything dead, like bone meal, bone meal, rotten flesh, that kind of thing. And then there's also a meat rose, which will give you any kind of different meat. There is a eggplant, which gives you eggs. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is titania, which gives you titanium, or is used to make titanium. And this one is my baby right here. This is Quantario, which will make osmium and iridium. And it needs an iridium block underneath it to work. It's the one thing I do like about the Gregtech ones that blood changed and put in, so you actually have to either find the ore to put here or process enough to make a block. The diamonds, you cannot use diamond ore. It has to be a diamond block. Some of the other ones, like the lead ones, will work with lead ore. I got tin underneath here that I need to get out. because there isn't any tying up there. But it'll work for tin, and most everything else I just use blocks. And I think that's the main changes we've made. We do have, the advanced assembly machine 2 and laser engraver former. We made this disassembler. Actually, Briarios made it on accident. He was trying to make the assembler and made the disassembler. But this is what you need to get pieces back out of drills and chainsaws from Gregtech. And this one gives you like 80% of your parts back. So it's a good one to have if you're going to use the Gregtech stuff. And then these are basic machines over here that we still use. We're still getting the processing center set up. The dust room has changed dramatically. All the auto crafters are up in the ceiling, and there's a lot more of them now. This is all of the metal dust that we have. This is like lithium, cadmium, sodium, and then lapis and lazurite. He's got cobalt and osmium up here for some reason. These are magnesium, cassiterite, the 3 that have to be blast furnaced, neodymium, yttrium, and not cesium, the other one, if I remember correctly, tantalum. And then these are the things that we use to make fertilizer. These are things that need to be centrifuged. These are things that need to be electrolyzed. Over here, this is my bee product stuff up here. And then these I just don't think he's gotten moved yet. And then this is the overflow, which is just stuff that we haven't got put away yet. He's been processing like crazy, XAR. So we took down all of the stacks that we had, because we had big stacks way up to the rafters, to make more room, because Briarios has been messing around in the nether, getting us nether ores, so we needed room for that. This is all the different ores we have, stones that we have, and like ender pearls, torches, flint, things like that. And the server just closed. So apparently that's going to be the end of the video. Sorry about that. I was basically done anyways. Have a good one. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.